Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Stocks channel. Today I present you a new video. Specifically, I will give you the best low volatility stocks as of right now. So today I give you 5 low vol stocks. These have excellent growth and momentum characteristics as well, and very low volatility. So I think it definitely pays to watch this video till the end and have a look at these best low vol stocks with me. Okay everybody, so before I start right off with the first low vol stock, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. And one more short note, please subscribe now to my channel so that going forward you do not miss any good market leading stock opportunities from me, and also that you do not miss part 2, 3 and 4 of the best low vol stocks videos which are coming up soon. Okay everybody, so that was it for the intro. Let's start right off with the first best low vol stock, and as you can see it in the chart, it is AMZN, Amazon. Yeah, here you can see the longer term chart of Amazon, and as you can see, it has been in a long-term uptrend, very strong uptrend, and recently, let's say from September 2018 until this year, April, we have been moving sideways and consolidating a little bit in Amazon. And this year in April, we could break out of that sideways consolidation phase and form a nice new uptrend. The short-term chart here, you see an uptrend, and you see as well now we are consolidating again in Amazon. Yes, since July we are consolidating, and I think soon we could break out from that consolidation phase and continue with a strong run in Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's growth characteristics are excellent. The EPS growth is very strong with 145%. The sales growth is also very strong with 39%. And the relative strength rating is good with 85. And the volatility is also good with 39%, especially if you compare it to the median volatility in the stock space of around 70% or 75 or 73%. So I think this is definitely a low volatility. So for the previous year, and yeah, so I think that Amazon is definitely a top low vol stock to consider. Okay, everybody. So this was it for the first low vol stock. Now let's have a look at the next low vol stock, and it is ORLY, O'Reilly Automotive. Here you can see the longer term chart of O'Reilly, and as you can see, here we broke down in O'Reilly, but we could continue and trade to the upside. And yeah, this year with the Corona breakdown, we broke down in O'Reilly as well, but we could recover and trade to the upside again. And now we are building here. Looks like a longer base. We are building, and looks like we are building a high handle here. In the short-term chart, you see an up move here from the lows, the up move from the lows, and now we are moving sideways. And I think a break above this line here to the upside would be very strong for O'Reilly. O'Reilly's growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is good with 48%. The sales growth is okay with 20%. The relative strength rating is not the best. It's 51%. But the volatility is good with 42% if you compare it to the universe median equity volatility over the last year of 73%. So I think the 42% is still a good low vol value. Okay, so that was it for O'Reilly. Let's have a look at the next best low vol stock, and it is TCENT, HY, Tencent Holding. Here you can see the longer term chart of Tencent, and as you can see, Tencent has been in a very long uptrend and until, let's say, March 2018, and then it had a consolidation phase which lasted around May this year, but then in May this year it could break out of that consolidation phase and continue its uptrend. The short-term chart here, you see a nice uptrend, you see a shorter term consolidation phase and a breakout above this consolidation phase here, and now we are building a small base on top of that consolidation, or on top of that base we are building a new base. And I think soon we could break out here from that base and continue the run in Tencent. Tencent's growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is strong with 42%. The sales growth is good as well with 20%. And the relative strength rating is okay with 83. And the 1 year volatility is good with 40% if you compare it, as said, to the median equity volatility, which has been 73% over the previous year. So 40% is definitely a good low vol stock volatility. Okay, so that was it for Tencent. Now let's have a look at the next best low vol stock, and it is NTDOY, Nintendo. Here you can see the longer term chart of Nintendo, and as you can see, yeah, we had a long-term down move in Nintendo. Wait 1 second, the chart is not displaying correctly, so I just load it up again. Nintendo. Yeah, here we had a long-term down move in Nintendo, let's say from 2008 until December 2014, and then we could reverse and form a nice new uptrend in Nintendo. And yeah, recently we have been we had here a consolidation phase in Nintendo from March 2018 until April this year, where we could break out here above this high and form a nice new uptrend in Nintendo. In the short-term chart, you see that nice uptrend, and you see as well here a new consolidation phase, and now we are at the highs of this consolidation phase here, and I think soon we could break out in Nintendo. Nintendo's growth characteristics are excellent. The EPS growth is super strong with 335%. The sales growth is also super strong with 78%. And the relative strength rating is okay with 77. And Nintendo is in a hot sector in the communication services and in interactive media space. And the stock volatility is low, it's 34%, especially if you consider that the median equity volatility over the previous year has been 73%. So 34% is definitely a low stock volatility. Okay, everybody, so this was it for Nintendo, best low vol stock. Now we come to the next best low vol stock, and this is also the last best low vol stock for today, and it is TTWO, Take-Two Interactive Software. Here you can see the long-term chart of Take-Two. And as you can see, we have been in a long-term uptrend here in Take-Two until November 2017. And then we had a long-term sideways movement in Take-Two. And we could break out of that sideways move or sideways consolidation phase in May this year and form a nice new uptrend in Take-Two. In the short-term chart, you see a nice uptrend here. And you see as well here we are have been building a base, and recently we could break out of that base and form a nice high handle here, and we just recently we broke out of that high handle, and now we are going higher and higher, and the technical chart is looking strong for take two. Take two's growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is strong with 64%. The sales growth is good as well with 26%, and the relative strength rating is okay. And Take two is in a hot sector in the interactive media and communication services space. And Take two has a low stock volatility of 42%. If you consider that especially if you compare it to the median equity volatility over the previous year, which has been 73%, though this is definitely a low value with 42%. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Take two, and this was the last best low vol stock for today. I hope there are some nice, I could show you some nice low vol stocks, and soon I will make part 2, 3, and 4 of the best low vol stocks, where are also excellent low vol stocks in it, with strong growth characteristics, good momentum, and also in leading sectors, and also some young companies. So please subscribe now to my channel that you do not miss these upcoming videos of the low vol stocks, and also that you do not miss any market leading stocks from me. So please subscribe now. I hope, thank you for watching, everybody. And if you like that video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope to see you again in the future. Cheers, everybody, and take care.